thanks for joining me once again for another Pixie Talks toy vlog, where I talk a little bit about all of my absolutely ridiculous toy collecting habits. Pixie Talks, reviews and vlogs at Pixie Talks. Was of course just Christmas. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you got some cool stuff. I do want to make a little bit of a disclaimer before this video though. I've kind of shied away from doing post-Christmas loot posts in the past because I honestly don't believe that Christmas is about getting lots of stuff. However, now that I am doing a toy vlog at the end of every month, obviously at the end of December there's going to be all the stuff that I got for Christmas. If you do want to know what I actually believe about the meaning of Christmas and what have you, you can go see my Christmas review video from Christmas Day, but then this video is just my toy vlog. So onwards! Starting with kind of the little stuff, my wonderful brother and sister both got me some pretty cool My Little Pony style cups. This is honestly one of the coolest mugs I think in my collection. It's really big, has a lot of space, it's gonna hold like so much coffee, and it's got of course Pinkie Pie on it. My sister got me this little, it's basically a sippy cup, but there, I've got my hot drinks covered and my cold drinks covered. I think that's pretty awesome. I also just have to laugh at picturing them buying it because I picture the teller kind of like, oh, you're buying these for your younger sister, how sweet. No, actually it's our older sister. Next up, more Funko Pop. I'm addicted to Funko Pop. They're so easily collectible, they're so cute, they're adorable, and these I picked up for myself far before Christmas. This is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to go with my Santa Claus that I picked up last month, you may recall. His head turns, Santa Claus's head didn't, so that's pretty cool. This is Loki from, of course, Thor the Dark World, Avengers, one of the principal villains. He is a bobblehead. None of my current Funkos, except for Loki, are bobbleheads, so that's pretty cool. I was really excited when Loki was announced to come out because the other two previous Lokis that you can also collect from Funko are really rare, expensive items now. So it's kind of really cool to have a Loki in my collection. Even though he like totally doesn't fit the theme of my Funko Pop collection, but next up, probably the thing that I was the most excited about getting for Christmas. Excuse me, Gypsy Danger, move out of the way for a second. Ever After High dolls. Madeline Hatter and Apple White. Just gonna take them off their stands for a minute here. These have only just started showing up in stores in Canada, and I've been excited about these dolls for months. Madeline Hatter especially, her hair is so wild and so cool. I mean, look at it, she's amazing. They hold poses really well. Their joints are nice and stiff. Not too stiff to move, but stiff enough that they're not going to start wobbling around on you while you're displaying them. Madeline Hatter is definitely my favorite character in the show, and I was very excited about getting her. But of course, Apple White is also a very beautiful doll. Her character is a little less likable in the show, but she's sweet even if she is kind of selfish and naive. Look at their outfits. These things are absolutely freaking gorgeous. They have fantastic accessories and they just look really great. Honestly, I have some Monster High dolls. These are far better quality. I love the shape of their faces, the detail in the paint job, the elaborate outfits, the crazy hair, and these are going to pose so well. So there's definitely be doing some vlogs with some pictures of those two in the near future. The only issue with Apple White is that when you're trying to get her on the stand, her dress has the tendency to slip down a little more than is decent. So you gotta watch for that. She might have the little wardrobe malfunctions. One thing that I do find very neat about these is that as you will see, Apple White is actually quite a bit taller than Madeline Hatter, which reflects their actual characters in the show. So unlike the Monster High dolls, which tend to all be around the same height, like the kind of standard model, these actually differ in stature, which is kind of a really neat touch. So thank you to my absolutely wonderful husband for buying these for me. Love you lot. And lastly, a figure that I've been wanting for a very long time now, Gypsy Danger from Pacific Rim. None of my stores got this. It was only driving home after Christmas on Boxing Day that we happened to stop into a store where I found this, and I was really excited because nobody in town has this, and I really thought that I was going to have to get it online. So I was pretty stoked to find Gypsy Danger. He is ridiculously well articulated for an action figure. He can move his knees, his elbows. He comes with the blades. His waist turns. His head doesn't move a lot, but it does bobble a little bit. The only problem that I really have is that these blades, as you just saw, tend to fall out a lot. So if you are playing with it, probably going to lose those or break them. But if you are setting it on the shelf, he'll probably be pretty awesome. New and upcoming in the world of toys, there's a new line of Equestria Girls dolls that have them kind of as like glam rock superstars for some reason. They actually look kind of cool, and they have fully molded feet. Yes, Hasbro heard us when we reacted poorly to the fact that all the Equestria Girls dolls have booties that just kind of snap onto their legs without any molded feet underneath. So this new line, they will have feet. I kind of didn't really mind the boot thing. I'm not going to really display them without shoes anyways, but it's kind of a nice touch, and it's nice to know that they are listening to us. Also exciting news, Game of Thrones writers have teased that there may be a series of 6-inch scale figures of Game of Thrones characters coming out from HBO soon, so that is pretty exciting too. Although of course I'd really like a Daenerys doll with cloth clothing and actual hair, but that's probably never going to happen in a million years, not an official one anyways, so scale figures I will take gladly. Lastly, 3D printing seems to be taking off in the world of dolls. We've already seen Mackie's, the customizable 3D printed dolls that you can buy right off their website. But now on Kickstarter is the first home printable 3D doll, Quinn, and she looks ridiculously cool. Too bad I could never in a million years afford a home 3D printer, but it's still kind of a really cool thing. And that's about it for this month's toy vlog. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next year. Bye!